We're gonna get started on the crepe filling first, okay? In my bowl here, I have 4 ounces of goat cheese, just plain goat cheese, and 3 ounces of cream cheese. To this, I'm gonna add about half a teaspoon of finely chopped garlic. Not very much. Half a teaspoon will do it, and equally as much of chopped shallot as well. So I know I'm eyeballing it here, but that looks about right. Maybe a little bit more. Perfect. Here I'm gonna add just a pinch of salt, just a little, because goat cheese on its own is inherently salty. A little bit of pepper. Perfect. And now we're just gonna get our fork and mix it all up. Okay, so our crepe filling is all mixed up, and I'm gonna go ahead and let this sit for a minute, let the flavors get together. Now it's time to work on the sauce. Grab the garlic, follow. Okay, to get started on our crawfish sauce, yes, it's crawfish. It's not crayfish, it's not crawdad, it's crawfish. Okay, I've never even seen a craw baby, so we're gonna get started on our crawfish sauce. We have 1 pound of frozen crawfish tails. They're all defrosted, and you can see there's still some juice in there, which is awesome. That's added flavor. I have 2 Roma tomatoes that I diced up, half of a yellow onion diced, half of a green bell pepper diced, some butter, some white wine, olive oil, heavy cream, and of course, garlic. Now the scallions we have over here, that's gonna be for later. So we'll just put those guys aside for now. Right now, I have over medium-high heat my nice saucepan going here. I'm gonna put some olive oil, just enough to coat the bottom of it, which is gonna be awesome. We're gonna use this to start sweating our vegetables. All right, I'm gonna let that get nice and hot. Let me get my handy dandy, I'm gonna get my wooden spoon. Very cool. All right, so this is getting really super hot. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the onions, see if it's ready. I'm gonna start to hear a little bit of a sizzle. It's getting there, but it's not super hot yet, so we'll give it about another 30 seconds. In that time, enjoy the sound of the theme song of Jeopardy playing in your head. Dun, 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 dun. All right, it's starting to sizzle now. All right, I'm gonna put the onions in and the bell pepper. Perfect. So all that we want to do is create, a little bit of softness in the vegetables, a little bit of tenderness. So I'm going to let these guys sweat, which is where they're going to release some aroma. They're going to soften up just a little bit, and then we're going to add more to it. So the vegetables have sweat quite a bit. I have some caramelization happening on my onions and my bell peppers, which is phenomenal because color equals flavor. Now I'm going to go ahead and add in my tomatoes, all of my tomatoes, and the garlic. And I'm going to turn the heat down to medium-low. I'm the kind of person that wants every last bit in the party. I don't like anybody being excluded. Ooh, all right. So to this, I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of my Creole seasoning. And this is my special gunpowder seasoning. As you can see, I kind of need to order another bag of it because, doggone it, I put it on everything, every single thing. It's a blend of peppers and salt and garlic, and it's something that my grandfather actually made and perfected, and is just absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to empty the pack. Woo, that works. Oh, a little in there. That's fine. Mix this up. Can you get in there and see how all the vegetables are like really coming together so beautifully? Nice. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to deglaze the pan, and I'm going to put maybe half a cup of white wine in here. That works. So deglazing the pan is just going to go ahead and bring up all of the all those yummy caramelized bits from the bottom of the pan, and we're going to let this simmer and soak and just reduce for about 2 minutes. Oh gosh. Okay, the wine is reducing. Now it's time to add in the cream. So I've got 2 cups of heavy cream going on right here. Awesome. We're gonna mix this really well. Let it simmer until the sauce thickens up and it coats the back of a spoon. As the sauce continues to thicken, it's only got maybe another minute to go. We're gonna go ahead and start stuffing our crepes. So I'm gonna grab 2 plates right here, one for me and one for my awesome videographer. And I'm gonna get the stuffing and these crepes. Now these crepes are keto crepes. You know, they're not made with regular flour, they're made with almond flour because, you know, sometimes it's good to change it up, but I highly recommend regular crepes, but I've tried this before with this adjustment and it's still absolutely sublime. So what we're gonna do now is turn that out of the way. There you go. Let the sauce go ahead and reduce, and now we're gonna start stuffing our crepes. So I grab one of these, and I'm gonna use the back side of my fork and just grab a little bit of our goat cheese and cream cheese mixture, just like this. Just a little smear. There it is. Because we don't want too much, but enough to make a nice bite. There we go. I'm gonna roll it up in thirds like this and set it on the plate here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and make 3 per plate, 3 per serving. That sounds about right. And put you right there. Okay, so now these guys are gonna be staged for a moment. Put you back over here. And this cream sauce has thickened so beautifully. All right, I'm gonna turn the heat down. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat off because the residual heat is gonna help me to warm up my crawfish tails and to melt the butter. So from here, I'm gonna get a big piece of butter. That's about 2 tablespoons worth right there. Drop it into the sauce. Give it a good stir. And as soon as that butter melts, I'm gonna drop in my crawfish tails, the amazing, beautiful crawfish tails. Oh my gosh. It smells so amazing, so incredible. Now, if you want a different avenue and not have to use white wine, that's perfectly fine. You can certainly use chicken stock or chicken broth, something very light, you know, something comparable. And that's one of the beautiful things too, is that chicken stock and wine can, you know, be interchanged relatively easily. And this recipe is no exception to that. Look how luscious this is. Beautiful color, beautiful texture. All right, in goes the crawfish. Now these crawfish are already cooked, so all we wanna do is just warm them up. And if you don't have crawfish or you don't like crawfish, or whatever the case may be, you can most certainly use shrimp. I'm gonna let this sit for just a minute, taste it to adjust my seasoning. Holy crap, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna put just a little bit more salt. Just a pinch more. There we go. Another run of pepper. I like pepper. Okay, give it another good stir. I've been craving crawfish for the longest time. It's like, you know, when crawfish season is here, I really can't ever get enough. I mean, we go to crawfish boils, you know, and just have a great time, and it's always a lot of fun because, you know, they're social events. You eat a lot of crawfish, you drink a little beer, you eat a little more crawfish, you drink a lot more beer, whatever the case may be. But the season is usually just so short that it just leaves you craving it all year long. So if you can find the tails in the frozen section of your grocery store, of course, go for it. If not, try it with shrimp. It's absolutely amazing and astounding. All right, so got it stirred. Oh, good gravy. All right, you gotta try this, dude. Here, try it. What do you think?
It's really good.
Yeah. Are you excited to try this out?
Mm-hmm.
I am too. All right. Okay. That's my little fit. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and start plating this up. I'm going to get some beautiful crawfish and put them just right here all over the crepes. Put some around A little bit extra. There we go. Don't want to be shy. Get a little more of that sauce and just give the crepes a beautiful drizzle of sauce. Because we're going to let them absorb all of that juiciness. Okay, and for a little garnish, I have a little scallion right there. Okay, and there you have it. A beautiful, absolutely stunning crawfish and goat cheese crepes. It's so easy to make. It's just easier to eat, and you're gonna wanna make this at least once a month because this is gonna be your new special occasion go-to recipe, I promise. All right, there it is. Goat cheese and crawfish crepes, courtesy of yours truly. This is going to be your new favorite dish, and if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas, go ahead and hit me up. That's exactly what I'm here for. Try this. It's low carb. It's really good. I mean, for those of us that are going keto friendly, even for a little bit, this is a perfect indulgence. You're gonna be satisfied. Your mouth is gonna be watering, much like mine is now. Can't wait to dig in. As a matter of fact, that's where I'm going. So, I don't want goat cheese on the fork. I don't care. I'm going right in. Y'all find something else to eat. These are mine.